Welcome to the 311 Griffin YouTube channel. This should be the last fight in the 2022 DCS March Madness bracket that I've done, and we've skipped ahead here a little bit. These are two AI aircraft in the Spitfire and the F-86, and they've been pretty neutral for about 7 minutes, just turning circles, but then here, as you can see, the F-86 kind of gave the Spitfire a chance to get in an offensive position. Probably has a chance here to get it back or to turn it more neutral, but because of the altitude, the AI tends to roll out a little bit. So Spitfire's still in command. Now I actually flew accidentally. I set it up where I was the pilot of the Spitfire in one, and I'm just so bad at aerial gunnery. I could have won the fight. There were several occasions when I had the F-86 more or less in my crosshairs, but I just can't. I've not flown the Spitfire enough, and I'm so bad at it that I couldn't get well, I got shots on. There's some shots on by the AI Spitfire. You know, I got some hits, but just not enough to take him down. So both of these aircraft can absorb a decent amount of damage. I think we had a flap knocked off or something there on the F-86, but unless it does something drastic, the Spitfire is going to stay back here. Ooh, and it's getting closer to another shot solution. Yep. Once you get into that kind of turn, if you relax or reverse, it plays into the hands of the enemy. I'm not really sure why the Spitfire didn't shoot right then. Oh, there we go. And that looks like it's gonna do it. I wonder if the Spitfire will crash too. Probably, nah, doesn't look like it. Alright, so there we go. That's that fight done and dusted. And now we have me against the Saber. Now this is actually the first fight that I did in this particular video. I wanted to do essentially everyone against everyone. I give everybody a chance to fight here in the finals. So we're getting set up. I didn't want to crash there, so I didn't turn my HMD on until after the merge, but tried to carry some of that energy up into altitude and use it to slow down and store or bank that energy so that I could turn around quicker but still have the energy. I can still see the smoke trail there a little bit. We have another pretty neutral merge, but I should have a lot more energy than the F-86. I don't know that I'd really want to fight either of these planes in a different modern aircraft. I mean, I have before, but the F-18 can really bail you out if you get too slow sometimes, and that's happened to me a lot. So while you can do it in other aircraft, take a pot shot there. I don't know that I hit him. Oh, I did. A piece fell off his plane. Nice. It almost hit me, I guess. That could have been dangerous, but did he go down? Yeah, he did. That's the end of that fight, I guess. But yeah, the ability of the F-18 to get fast and you know, it's modern and it's quick and it's powerful. It's not quite as powerful as some of the other jets, but its ability to just do low speed maneuvering helps a lot in these. So we will move on to the cinematic, and then we'll do the Spitfire versus the F-18. As we do celebratory turning around the Space Needle thing. Okay, here we go. Once again, try not to crash. Get my plane set up the best I can. Switch over to gun mode. We're going to have to turn the HMD on here in a sec. Okay. Get that turned on. Finish the turn. Where did he go? I think he crashed. I don't know my Las Vegas hotels, or else I would name the one that he crashed next to, but yeah. I'm not going to call that a victory. We're going to fly it again. Okay, post-merge, we're turning, don't necessarily have the ability to pull really hard in that situation. I'm a bit low, so we're going to just maintain some speed or build some speed and fly back around, continue our circle. He's not going to make that. Okay, fly it again. Same deal, except I get my plane set up before the merge. I'm getting better at this. I tried to start the Hornet out at a lower speed. It doesn't really matter, but I started it out at a little bit lower speed in the editor just to try to make it a little bit more even, at least at the start. But I'm punching full afterburner and just going as purely vertical as I can while keeping an eye on him. I know I'm going to burn off speed. That's going to help me turn around a little bit faster, and I'm going to come out here at a higher altitude with okay speed, and now I can kind of dive, and I'm going to try to dive in a way that puts me on his 6 o'clock, but the Spitfire's really good at going low and then going vertical and getting turned around. So I did put a little ambush spray of bullets out there and got him. So he's trailing some smoke now. So now for me, I don't know that this is the right way to fight a plane like this, but for me, the Spitfire is just so agile, and it's easy to overshoot it if you are chasing it. Another reason the Hornet's pretty good because it can get slow and have some authority. So you can see there the Spitfire, even though it's wounded, it's doing a pretty good job of not letting me get in behind it. So I'm gonna have to try something else here. What I normally try to do is get above them a little bit and build up some energy, either above them, or I'll just try to maintain a 350 knot circle until I can get in an advantageous position. And then I just pull really, really hard at what I guess is the best time. It's hard to tell. I don't know that I can explain what I think is the best time. And lose some of that energy, get down to like just above 200, and then try to settle in behind them. That's not really what I'm doing here. I did a roll that worked pretty well, got lower than I meant to. Now I'm doing some panic shooting. I did get some bullets on there. Another piece of the plane fell off, and so he's actually going down, and that's a win. So with that's pretty much the end of this series. The F-18 comes out on top against all of the opponents. The one thing, you may have seen my note on my on my channel where I accidentally left out the Mirage. And I know I left out some other aircraft as well, but the Mirage is an actual fighter and is, it's not a ground attack. It's not any kind of an attack aircraft. I mean, it can do those roles, But it's a fighter, and it should have been included, and I didn't. So I'm probably going to do some fights against the Mirage just for fun later on. But that's the end of this series and the end of this video, other than the cinematic. So as always, thank you for watching. Happy flying.